Guys, so it's your girl Story Toy. So I have an awesome story for you guys today. First of all, I missed you guys, and look, we made it to 2019. I promise for goodness this year went by super quick. I know we all got goals even beyond YouTube. Please let me know what yours are. But before we get into the stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong. Story time that will be about how I became a boss. I'm gonna need you to take just this much of your time to do these four things. So one, I'm gonna need you to subscribe. If you are not already subscribed, I'm cool. You're cool. You'll fit right up in here. Second of all, I'm gonna need you to like this video. I know you have not watched this video, but if I don't tell you to like right now, you will forget. And then thirdly, I'm gonna need you to leave me a comment. I will know you are a true supporter, and I will definitely support you back. And lastly, I have two young, beautiful ladies that I want to mention on my channel. I will try my hardest to leave them in the description box. This is the first time I will be doing this, so this should be interesting. So I'm going to try to pronounce their names correctly because I don't have another phone today to show you, you guys their channel, but I will try my hardest to pronounce their name correctly. So one is Mom's Ballin' on a Budget. So I'm mentioning her on my channel today because I absolutely love her channel. It is very informative. If you are a stay-at-home mom, or you are considering it, or if you have lost a job, whatever the situation may be, she has tons of info on working from home. And it is, it's not scams. These are actual jobs that she does as we speak, and she is helping us other YouTubers out who are looking for work. Secondly is Queen. I hope I say your name right, sis. Queen Anala, I think. Anala NG. Anala NG. I believe I am pronouncing it right. I'm actually going to show you how it is spelled. This is super ghetto. Queen Anala. So that's the Anala, and that's the NG. So I am mentioning her on my channel because she gave me a shout out recently. And out of all the shout outs I have ever had, this one helped me out the most. After her shout out, I received at least 7 supporters that same day who all said they came from her channel. She is awesome. You will have no regrets subscribing to this woman's channel. She is hilarious. She is passionate. She definitely has a personality that makes you feel right at home. I feel like when I'm watching her videos, like I'm talking to one of my girlfriends I've known for a long time. I just love her personality. And definitely, if you support her, she will support you back. And I'm positive about that. Like I can put my I would say my life on the line for, but I'm not gonna go that far. So let's get into this video. And once again, like I said, their information will be on the description box. So if you push the little arrow, you'll see the description box. I will have a link to both of their channels and their names, and all you have to do is click on that link and then hit the subscribe button and then give them a like and let them know Toya sent you. No, Toy. We got to keep it in fashion, the YouTube name. So tell them Toy sent you. All right, so now let's get into this video. So, for many of you, you know that I am part of the management staff at a place called Guggenheimer Enterprises. We are located in federal government buildings, colleges, basically anywhere that there is security, places that people are not often allowed inside of if you're the public. So what these type of places do is they call a vendor. There's so many food vendors out here. There's Seduxu, there's many. I can't think offhand right now, and I'm not promoting them right now. So I started off as one of their baristas. And so for some of you who don't know, a barista is someone who makes coffee. Basically the people you would see at like Starbucks who do specialty type coffees. So I did that position for years. I actually was even given opportunities where I assisted in a grand opening. I helped at different locations when they needed help. And one time, actually 2 times, one time I had my general manager, well, he's not my general manager, he was like a front of house manager. He mentioned to me, he said, you know, out of all the ladies who work here, you really should consider being a part of the management staff. He said, definitely you're the only one that I see that could move to that next level. And because I work with a lot of older people and they've been working there for years and they're stuck in their ways and they're really not even looking for a promotion or a different change. They're used to what they do. And, you know, they're content being cashiers. They're content because we pay really well, too. So like a cashier can honestly, depending on how long they've worked there, they can make $18 an hour. So they're like, why? Why would I want to move up, you know? And then also a lot of women I work with as well, their English is not very strong. So, and even some of them, honestly, have to go back to school because they haven't even finished school. So he was like, you know, I'm looking and, you know, you've done some year, at least almost a year in college. You know, you have your diploma, you can thoroughly read, you can thoroughly write. He was like, I don't understand why you don't. And at the time, I was even much younger than what I was now. So I think around that time I was 25. So he's like, you know, this is the perfect opportunity for you to move up. So I started thinking about it. Then I had another manager kind of mention the same thing to me. So I decided to speak to my general manager at the time about it. Her response to me was that another girl had been interested in the position as well. And there was a position there available, but she wanted us to compete against each other. So she told us both to go in the office. She gave us a list of things that she would require from her managers or her supervisors. And she told us no way possible of how to get these things accomplished. It was basically like we were going in blindsided. And she said whoever could figure it out, it showed her that that would be someone that was like a self-starter, someone who could basically didn't need her to hover over them and could basically multitask, get things accomplished without her babysitting. So we did it. The next day we came into work and I just knew in my head that this other girl had probably did better than me because she was younger than me. And she's just a little more quick on her toes, and she's very talkative, and she makes herself seem as if she is awesome. So I mean, not to say she isn't, but I'm just saying she's one of those people that you talk to, and she's like, yeah, I've done that. I already know how to do this. So I'm like, yeah, she beat me. And so come to find out, my manager said I won. So I was like, wow, you know, and so I'm thinking we're going to start this whole process of training and stuff right away. So about a month went by. I'm like, what happened? My manager tells me, you know, after reconsideration, I decided to go with her. So I'm like, but I won. You said that. And so she's like, well, she's bilingual. And, you know, most of my employees, they don't know English. So for that reason, I decided to go with her. Also because I feel like I've seen her in action. She's much more communicative than you are. You're very quiet. You're very to yourself. And she was like, for a manager, for a supervisor, I'm going to need someone who can connect with the people. I thought that was a bunch of crap because I have awesome customer service. I've even had customers write up things. I was nominated for best barista in DC or something. I got a plat and everything. So I'm just like, just because I don't take like after hours and hang out with the staff, or you know, I don't get drinks with you guys, or no, like at lunchtime I eat by myself, that doesn't, I don't understand what that has to do with management. Apparently I do communicate with people. I have excellent customer service, and if I need to manage someone, that's a different position. I will do that if that's what I need to do. Of course, I'm not going to manage somebody I'm not a manager yet. Anyways, so time went on and this general manager left. Yes. And when she left, we got a new general manager. I explained to him the situation because the girl who got promoted, she left too. So I explained the situation to him, and I'm like, I want that job. I deserve it. I was given it and they took it away. And he thought it was super unfair. But at the moment, he said he was not willing to fill that position up yet. So I wrote an intense email, and honestly, I stayed on this man until the point where it seemed as if he was getting irritated by me. That's when I started looking for a new job. I was done. Like, I no longer wanted to be a barista. Nothing against baristas. It is a fun job, but when it gets to the point that you've been doing this for 10 years, and that's how long I have been doing it. My 10th anniversary was coming up, and they gave me this big cake, and I'm like, I don't want this freaking cake. I want a promotion. I want more money. I want to do something, expand my mind. I want to learn a new skill. So just as I started like going to interviews, I actually had 3 people that were interested in me for administrative assistant. My manager says, come to my office. He says, if you want the position, it's yours starting tomorrow. And I've learned skills that I would have never learned being behind the coffee bar. I still have to interact with customers. Some of the things that I used to do as a barista, they still play a big part now, because when you're in customer service, you have to connect with the customers. That part will not go away. Yeah, like, moral of the story is don't give up on anything you want out of life, as long as it's in reasonable reach. Also, someone gave me some very valuable advice, and I'm sharing it with you guys. When I was getting so discouraged, they said, okay, I know you want to be a manager, and that will happen, but in the meantime, be the best freaking barista you can be. And I was. Like, with tears, sweat, times I didn't even want to be there. Days when, you know, the baby stayed up all night. Times when customers would say the dumbest stuff. I overcame it, and I became literally the best barista I could be. And I really think that's what eventually motivated my manager to say, you know, if this girl is this good at this position. Oh, ladies, gents, whoever, stay strong.